I ordered this machine, and I'm really excited. I live on the second floor of my apartment complex, and I'm a little out of breath because I'm pregnant, but it wasn't that bad to carry. I couldn't wait for my boyfriend to get home. That's just too much work. So I cut it open. It came with 3 little bands across it, and this is it. Sorry, my TV's loud. I love it. Already in love. I've watched every video review ever. And once I get this bad boy all set up, I'll come back. Here we are. Getting some water flowing in here. It's actually just like a straight hole. I thought there would be like something special. But this is my little setup for now until I figure out something better. This, of course, is the spinner side with my little extra piece that goes on top of the clothes. We're not there yet, but I'm going to get some water in here, throw some clothes in it, and we'll be back when we start washing. So I've got a few pieces in. I didn't fill the water up very high, and I'm just in love with it. It's literally every video you've ever seen, but I just think this is magical, and I love it so much. It's about halfway full. I could still put more clothes in there if I wanted to. I didn't want to push the first time I've used it, but I think there's about 5 shirts, 3 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of underwear, and a skirt, and there's plenty of room in here. My water's discoloring because one of my skirts is brand new, so don't think I'm dirty. I'm not. Once this is done, I put it on 12 minutes. Once this is done, I'm going to do a rinse in here instead of transferring it over as I've seen other people in the videos do. Stay tuned. It's been about 6 minutes. I am actually going to switch this to drain and start rinsing. I'm just going to see how this goes for now. This is awesome. It is a power drain. So all I have to do is look at it over here, and this is amazing. And I'm going to pour more water in on top to kind of get rid of everything. I'm going to have to stop my drain for a second so I can empty my bucket. One second, please. So I have drained the rest of my wash water. I am filling it with some fresh water for a rinse cycle. I've thrown some softener in, and we're just going to fill it back up to our original levels and see what that looks like. Our timer has about 4 minutes left. This is the little dot. It's really hard to see. So in about 4 minutes, I will redo this whole thing. So with about 2 minutes left, I'm doing the thing where I start the drain a little early so I can have the machine shake out more water. So while it's draining, it doesn't agitate, but once I turn it back to normal, it begins to agitate and it'll get some more water out. Yeah, I need a better system. My bucket's too little. So through a process of allowing it to agitate more water out and then switching it to drain and letting it agitate more water, I think I've gotten all the water I can get out of the actual washer side. So we're going to move on over to our spin side. And we're going to take our little disc out. It's real little. I love it. I'll also do another rinse on this side. So this was that skirt that caused all that yucky water. I'm going to pair that with a shirt and an undershirt. That's about halfway full. I'm going to put one more thing on it just because I'm that person. So I think that, I mean, you can see it. It's dripping. That's how much water I have in it. That's how much water was left behind. So you put that thing on top, you throw this in here, you put that part down. Now we're going to turn it to drain. I was supposed to empty my bucket first. Now I have emptied my bucket, and I'm going to turn this back to drain, and I'm going to put this on 4 minutes. Wow. So for my rinse, I'm just going to run some water in there and see if it can rinse out some more of that detergent-y water. This is pretty cool. It's a little loud, but I mean, I can deal with it. And it immediately shuts itself off if you lift the lid. And it'll start right back up as soon as you close it. I think that's enough rinsed water. I don't want my bucket to get too full. So I've turned the water off to the spin side. It got quieter, a lot quieter. And our bucket is looking pretty good. The spinning has stopped. I'm at 0. I've turned it back to normal so the drain sound would quit. And now we're going to see just how dry we got these bad boys. So remember, this one was dripping when it went in. It's not dry, but it's not dripping. It can definitely air dry for maybe a little bit of time. Don't worry, that bleach spot was already there. This is a cotton one. That one was more of a polyester feel. This one, however, is like microfiber or something. So it came out basically dry. It's not a heated dryer, of course. So I still have little lint pieces. My socks are fairly dry. Well, the one sock. This is another microfiber or something. This is the skirt that made my water really brown. And that's all that was in there. So, for what it's worth, these got really dry. So now I'm going to dry the other half and go from there. I got all the clothes hung up. And now we're going to go for the second half. This is a long sleeve polyester or something. This is a short sleeve cotton. That one was heavy. Here's some undies. Meow. Those are dripping. Gross. And some socks. Also dripping. I could squeeze the water out. Kind of gross. It's fine. So now we're gonna get our plastic bit that fell into the mop bucket. Put that right on top. Close it. Turn on our drain. Oh, sorry, Sharpie, you can't get in there. Drain. We're going to turn this on for 4 minutes. So, without water, it immediately balances itself out and is quiet. And we'll see this excess water coming out of the clothes. But I want to make sure this water is like super clear. So, I turn on my water from my sink. Get that annoying sound going for a little bit. Let it drain, and then I do that about 3 or 4 times, and my water comes out super clear of my mop bucket. And I will come back with these once they're finished. So, I've rinsed it 3 times. My bucket's full to prove it. And we're going to see how dry this batch got. Oh, wow. Okay. So, those are, compared to what they were, spectacular. I was squeezing water out of my socks, and those are pretty dry. Those you can see dry spots on them. I'm sorry, you don't want to see my undies. You'll want to see these shirts. You can see the visible difference. Because red is a color when it's wet, it's dark. So if you look, that's a wet spot. That's a soaked spot. Everything else is damp. And then this polyester blend, something shiny thing I have, is pretty much dry. And then there's my cat. Graham! So that was really fun. I'm actually going to do another load right now. And I'm going to test out some jeans and bottoms and see how well they do. But I just wanted to share because I really love this already, even though I just opened it and just set it up and just put it together. I'm going to refine my system because my bucket's too little and figure out what else I can do because it's pretty much taken over my bathroom. But actually not really. I just can't wash my hands right now. But I mean, I can live with that for a couple loads of laundry. Thanks so much. I hope this helps someone decide if they want it or not, because I know I watched a lot of videos and I ended up getting it because of those videos. So, have a blessed day, and just know that if you do this, it's a time commitment, but I think it's worth the overall investment of about $100. Yeah.